Good morning, YouTube. Time to weigh in. So I haven't seen a new low for like over a week and a half, and I stepped on the scale this morning and it said 70.8, which would be 1.2 kilo of a new low. I was shocked, but at the same time was expecting a new low, and just hopped on the scale again to make sure, and it came up with 72 kilo. Safe to say I'm not feeling the best, but we can't attach ourselves to scale weight, you know. I am dropping, condition is improving, and that's what matters, so we need to stay objective as possible, especially as I'm self-coached. I don't want to get in my head too much, so we're just gonna crack on. But no high day for the time being. Let's make up meal number 1. Probably on more food than I am, to be honest. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad and you can actually hear me, but this is meal number 1. We have 100 grams of blueberries, 60 grams of frosted flakes, 40 grams of rice pudding, and 10 grams of whey. So nice little fast digestion pre-workout snack or meal. I look forward to my cereal every night. Last night I was so hungry and all I could think about was waking up the next morning and having frosted flakes. Probably gone beyond the point to save them. I think like the bit of rice pudding at the bottom adds a bit of volume, but then the cereal on top is just, I don't think that really beats cereal. People want, after their show, you know, a big nice cheat meal. I just want some more cereal. Oh my god, of course, no artificial sweeteners around here. I'm just kidding, I love Monsters, but before the gym, I'm not going to pour my coffee all over the table. An espresso, well, just black coffee, really. 2 scoops of Americano coffee blend. We have got an upper body session on the cards today. I think I'm going to do a mic'd up session. So, give you a leg session yesterday. Probably the hardest one I've ever had. That might be an overstatement, but is what it is. You know, we're not looking bad. I think definitely there's still more that needs to come off the glutes. I think my glutes are definitely going to be the last to come in, but it's about finding the balance where I'm not taking away from the condition or the size of the rest of my muscle groups just to bring in my glutes. Like, it might be a point where they might not be the most shredded glutes on stage, but like if I keep on digging, I could take away from the fullness of my chest, my shoulder. My chest is a weak point, so I don't want to dig that down so deep. Save it my shoulder. Well, my shoulders aren't a weak point, but you know, I don't want to lose the fullness everywhere else in search of shredded glutes. But we're gonna try our best. We're gonna keep digging. I don't know what scale weight or what scale weight. I'm too obsessed. What stage weight is gonna be, but we're gonna keep pushing and see where we land. So I'm gonna enjoy this meal, and then I will catch you when I'm ready to go to the gym. All right, we are heading to the gym in my Lamborghini. It's a Skoda Octavia. One day though.
Can I be your superhero? You take the light with you and you go. You're not coming knocking on my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more? Now I'm picking up the pieces from the floor. How could we just ignore our problems? Now they pour out, filling up the room with silence. Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero. I shouldn't call you at night when I'm here all alone, thinking about the last time I tried to tell you what my feelings were like. I'm usually not the one to try to swallow my pride. Oh my, oh, what you doing to me? Ice cold
This is the post-workout meal. So meal number 2, it is 40 grams of Frosties, 250 grams of Greek yogurt, 15 grams of whey, and 12.5 grams of dark chocolate with 10 grams of peanut butter on top. I'm in a bit of a rush because I'm going to my brother's Debs. I'm going to tuck into this and I'll catch back with you for meal 3. So we have got meal number 3 and 4 mixed in together. Usually this would be 2 smaller portions of the same meal, but look, these things happen. I'm going to enjoy this massive portion of beef and sweet potatoes. So essentially it is 250 grams of beef mince, 225 grams of sweet potato, 200 grams of asparagus, and 100 grams of peppers. So it is a monstrous feed. So I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this and I will catch you for the last meal. We have got the final meal. It's an oat bowl. It's covered with whey drip. I was gonna make it more aesthetic, but I'm just beyond the point of giving a shit. Cue the outro. Alright, that is my upper day complete. I'm actually recording this segment of the video the day after the upper day because yesterday my energy levels were on the floor. Apologies, it wasn't a mic'd up session. It had meant to be, but I forgot my microphone. Typical prep fashion. Went to a gathering for my brother's Debs yesterday as well, so I was just running a bit low on time, bit low on energy, so I decided to record this segment now. Give you a full honest update on prep. I am in the deep end, to put it lightly. You know, today especially I've felt my energy levels are just on the floor, and you know, it's probably the worst I've felt so far this prep. We're just coming up on 4.5 weeks out now, so it's really getting to those like late stages. So this is to be expected, but it doesn't counteract for how I feel. I just feel awful most of the time. Now I do have my moments. It's very ups and downs and highs and lows, but we have to keep pushing to get into that stage condition. I don't think I'm far off stage condition. I will do some check-in shots tomorrow morning, and I'll probably make a video on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll go over what I'm looking like then. And sitting here trying to reflect the thoughts that I'm going through is difficult because of how fogged my brain is. The day-to-day activities of prep, like getting in my meals, getting in my steps, doing my sessions, isn't exactly the difficult part. Like, don't get me wrong, my sessions have become like harder to do, and sometimes I'll do a heavy set of an exercise and feel a bit lightheaded after. But the main thing that's catching up to me is just my overall energy levels. And I think being in this aggressive phase of dieting and the prolonged period of dieting, it just eventually catches up to you. I probably didn't start my prep in the perfect starting point. I did have a lot of pounds to come off, and I'm still trying to catch up to condition. By no means do I think I'm behind. I just have fat that's still yet to come off my glutes. Everything else I think is in condition or not far off it, but my glutes definitely need to catch up. So my output has been fairly heavy the past few weeks. I haven't really had many lower output days, so I will be scheduling a lower output day and 3 days of a refeed soon enough. Once I see a slight drop in scale weight, held on to about 72.5 these last few weeks, and I'm just waiting for that drop into the 71s. Do think my stage weight would probably be around 71, so getting down towards that and then just digging that final bit further to really bring in the glutes, because I could maintain where I'm at now, but I do think just searching for that little bit more condition before the first show. So the 2 shows that I plan to do are the WMBF Ireland Junior Bodybuilding and the PCA Naturals 2 on the 20th of September. So the first is on the 6th of September, the second show is on the 20th. I think doing one show after this long of a prep isn't probably worth it. I'm gonna do the second show, especially the first show can be good to get, you know, the experience down and dust off the cobwebs and know what it's like to step on stage, and then to bring my best package possible to PCA. Overall, it's been tough. I've always been someone that's very goal driven, and I feel like I'm in my best mental state when I have something to work towards. The reality of bodybuilding prep is just an extreme, and there is absolutely no off switch, especially in a prep. Personally, for me, it's not the aspects within prep that are tough, it's more the external. So things like being able to do things with family or social events or anything like that is very restricted. If I do, I'm constantly thinking about when my next meal is, or that I'm really tired, or that, you know, there's always something up and I can't be fully present in the moment, which is a really tough feeling because I catch myself, you know, time and time again being in a bad mood or not being fully present, and then I get annoyed with myself because I want to be present in those moments, but when your mind is so focused on when your next meal is, it's very hard to be present. But by no means am I complaining, you know, I've got 4 weeks left to really push fat loss and see where we land. The plan is next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to run 3 consecutive high days and also shave my legs, which will be an experience in itself. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the whole process of bodybuilding and it is something that really interests me. I think these late stages of prep, there's no way about it, especially as my first prep. You know, it's just mentally taxing. To be honest with you, there's been days where I just break down into tears. And that might seem like it's extreme, but it's how I'm feeling. But my blood's done and I'll put them up here. My testosterone level was 8, which is not ideal. But we've only got a few weeks left of fat loss before we move into the depletion stage and then the carb up for the first show. And then we'll try and hold that look, maybe with a slight depletion phase and then another loading phase before the second show. This has taught me a lot about myself and being able to push myself to places that I didn't think I'd ever go. I think will stand to me, you know, with regards to business, with regards to any aspect of life. Having that mental toughness and grit is so important because life isn't always going to throw you the most favorable hand. Actively going out and searching for a challenge, then when the unexpected challenges do come in life, I'm ready to take them. But I am looking forward to eating more food and feeling like myself again. Thank you very much for watching along the journey, and I know these videos probably aren't the most high quality that I'd like them to be, but I do wish to continue the YouTube channel even after I'm finished prep, because to be honest, I do prefer this type of content because I think I can be more real, I can be myself, I can get more longer form points across, and I really want to deliver a lot of education with this channel. Now while I'm on prep, I don't exactly have the energy. Once I'm finished, just educational topics around training and nutrition is definitely something that interests me. But thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. It'll probably be a refeed, which is exciting. And if you're looking to get coached by me, there is a link in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.